Hello, people. I am having quite the time here with my lovely Mr. Potato Head and wanted to come on and show you guys how to plant a potato. If you've not planted potatoes, it's rainy outside right now, so I didn't want to come at you from the garden. But I wanted to discuss how to plant and grow tomato or potatoes in the garden. So here we have a lovely tater, a nice tuber. And everywhere that you see an eye, you will sprout a new plant. So, yeah, you see these big ones. There's one here, there's one there. Okay. But there's also several small ones. There's one there, here, there. You can feel one back here. And you can see one here. Okay, so just because they're small eyes doesn't mean they won't sprout. But the bigger the spud, the bigger the sprout. So, um, I don't like to plant French fries, is what I'm getting at. So you could probably cut this into 4 pieces, and you would have about a pound harvest per plant. Okay, so for every quarter or whatever, for every eye, so we cut this into 4 sections, you're going to get 1 potato plant from each section you plant. And from that, you can probably get about a foot or a pound of potatoes. So one thing you want to know about potato planting is that they're all not bred to grow in our environment. Hence, Idaho potatoes. Maybe they're best grown in Idaho. Now that's a silly example, but always check your stock. So like instead of going to Kroger and trusting that their potato is good for our climate, best to just go to like a nursery, a little feed and seed, and pick up some of their selection. Okay, those are called planting potatoes. And Kennebecs are a good baking potato that grow around here. Yukon Golds grow well around here. Those are amazing for like a yummy potato salad, or maybe what else? I love them in potato salads, and I love to roast them. The Kennebecs, again, they're a good baker, but also good for mashed potatoes too. So anyway, just check that out. Make sure you're getting it from a good place. You want to put it under the ground about 3 to 4 inches, I'd say, with the sprout coming up, because the eye coming up, because that's going to be the sprout for the plant. That's where the plant will grow. The potatoes then grow under the ground. Okay. It usually takes about 60 to 90 days to grow. You want to mark your calendars as to when you planted them and see what your seed catalog says on how many days it takes to maturation. That way you'll know when they're getting closer to being ready. Another indicator that doesn't have anything to do with time is the actual condition of the plant once it's grown. The potato plant will flower. Is it considered a fruit? No, I don't think so. But it will flower, then the flowers will die. Then the plant will start to turn yellow and brown, and the lower leaves will start to fall off. That means your tubers are ready. Okay. You can start digging them now if you want to have like new potatoes, which just means the skins are still soft. They've not cured underground. But if you want to wait for the entire plant to like die back, it will start to disintegrate essentially and decay the top plant. And when it does, that's when you know the potatoes have cured underground and that they're ready to dig. When you dig, it's best to just have like a digging fork or a shovel. You want to go straight down under the ground, maybe 3 or 4 inches away from where the plant was, and then kind of pop them up from underneath to to reduce the risk of piercing the potatoes. So I hope this information was helpful. If you want more info like this, please subscribe to our newsletter from the website, which is webguidanceforgrowers.com. You can click the button below to subscribe to our email list, and to get lots of juicy tips and tricks of gardening plants, edible plants, fruits, veggies, and herbs. Take care.